What is up, guys? Welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I'm just going to be telling you guys about my faith and how I got into it. That bit will be after my chest and back workout, which is going to be right after the intro, which is right now. So I plan on just telling you guys about my faith, how I got into it, and just the whole story behind it. So I hope you guys enjoy that. The support on the channel has been insane recently. I've gained I think 14 subscribers in the past 4 days, which is absolutely insane. So I cannot thank you guys enough. My last 2 videos have gotten so many views on it, so thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all the support, and I hope to continue growing and growing. But like I said in my last video, it's not always just a constant up. There's always some ups and downs, but I'll make it through those ups and downs, and I'm ready for all the obstacles ahead. But for my chest and back part of this video, I will be showing you guys in text what this movement is and the sets and reps that I do it for, but there's not going to be any talking. But other than that, I'll see you guys for my chest and back workout. So I just got done editing that part of the video, and that session was absolutely amazing. I'm still sore to this day from that session. Like, I've just been like so sore lately after I've worked out. Like, every single lift that I've done, like my legs, my arms, and my chest and back day, I've just been completely sore, and I'm very happy about that. I'm glad to, have that feeling again, but I know it'll go away pretty soon. But the only reason that I was sore was because I was gone for so long on my cabin trip. But I am still feeling pretty sore from that day, especially my back for some reason. But my chest has been growing like a lot lately. I've noticed how much bigger it has gotten, and I'm very happy with my chest growth. But yeah, like I said, great session. The pump was amazing. But my shoulders were starting to hurt when I was doing those chest flies, because whenever I do the incline chest flies, my shoulders hurt a lot. But I can still feel it very well in my chest. But I just hope that my shoulders like don't continue to like hurt more and more as I'm doing that movement, the chest flies. On my bent over dumbbell rows, my lower back was also starting to hurt just a little bit, but it wasn't like extremely bad to the point where I had to like quit mid-set because my back was hurting so bad. So I was actually able to, go to failure. But I'm integrating drop sets into like all of my workouts. Like, as you saw on my leg day, I did a drop set in my leg extensions, because that CBUM arm day that I did made me realize how important those are and just how much better those make your lifts. But the interchangeable dumbbells that I use for my bent over dumbbell rows and like basically all of my free weight movements, they are starting to break. The one that I use for my right hand is like the handle. So it's not like a normal like handle where it's like a kind of a gritty material so you can grab onto it like really good. It's like a rubber material for the interchangeable dumbbells, and it's like glued on to this other like metal rod. And the right one that I use, it's starting to like move around. So whenever I try and do bent dumbbell rows, I cannot grip the weight correctly. So I'm gonna talk to my parents about like maybe getting a gym membership or something like that, because I'm just kind of done with my home gym. Like, I've done like almost every single movement I can possibly do, and I feel like my body's getting too used to the movements that I'm doing, and I'm starting to outlift some of the things that I'm doing. Like, probably in the next week or two, I won't be able to do my leg extensions correctly because I'm actually starting to outlift the amount of weight that I can put on my Bowflex. So hopefully my parents can understand why I want to get a gym membership and stuff like that. I still will be recording for you guys at the gym if I get a gym membership. I'm not gonna, be scared of what other people think, because I already know people record at the gym sometimes. But in order to achieve your dreams, you have to not care what other people think. That's like the number one tip to being successful. That's like the number one tip that I use to, keep on going. But other than that, I would like to talk to you guys about my faith and my religion and how I got into it. So I'm Catholic. I'm not the only Catholic person in my family. My whole entire family, like including my cousins, my grandmas, everybody. But my mom's side, not much. But my dad's side, the whole entire side is Catholic. When I was younger, preschool through 5th grade, I went to a Catholic school. And basically what we did, we would go to church every Wednesday because there was a church right next to the school. I had mixed feelings about the religion at the time. Like, I didn't know if I believed or not. I didn't really like care about church that much. Like, whenever I was in the church, I didn't really like show much respect, which I deeply, deeply regret, because it's very disrespectful in a church. And also at that time when I went to a Catholic school, our family also used to go to church on every Sunday, which I absolutely dreaded because we had to wake up early, dress nice, and then go to church at like 10 a.m., which I hated. I was like a little brat back then. I didn't like church at all. I just thought it was it felt like a chore to me, and I just hated it. And then fast forward a little bit to when I switched schools in 6th grade and I switched to a public school. I started to slowly drift away from God. My family, we stopped going to church. I have no idea why we stopped going to church. I think it's because my parents realized that we didn't really like it. And every single year, it felt like I got farther and farther away from God. And it got to the point where I just completely stopped believing in Him. I considered myself atheist, but I told nobody. Like, I didn't believe that there was a God, and I didn't believe Jesus was real and all the stuff like that. I stopped believing. Um, and I had a friend at the time when I stopped believing. I'm not going to name any names, but basically what he said to me about the whole thing, he like I was convinced that he wasn't real at all. Like God or Jesus, they weren't real at all. I'm not blaming him at all for, me not believing anymore. I was too embarrassed to like tell my family at all. I was too ashamed to tell them that I didn't believe in God anymore. And I was supposed to, be confirmed in the church when I was in 8th grade, because that's when my sister Peyton got confirmed. But that's when COVID came around, so I wasn't even able to, get confirmed. And even if I was going to get confirmed, I didn't believe in God, so it wasn't going to be like, real confirmation. But I do think at that time, if my parents told me that, I had to go through the program to get confirmed, then I would have told them that I don't believe in God anymore. But they never brought up the topic to me, so I didn't really have to, tell them at that time. I forgot to mention that I am baptized. I was baptized when I was pretty young. I'm not sure when. And then fast forward a little bit into 9th grade, I started talking to this girl, and we really hit things off, and talked about it before, but I'm not going to explain the whole story. I'm just going to say that like beginning of 10th grade, we just like broke things off. We were always on and off, but we officially like just stopped talking at all. And I got to a point in my life where I was like very depressed, and I had terrible anxiety. I didn't have a time in my day where I didn't feel any anxiety other than me going to the gym. And I've already been going to the gym for a while before I got depressed and stuff like that, because I've been going to the gym for about like 16 months now. March 23rd, 2021 was when I started. But the gym was my only like happy place. Once we broke things off, I just started going harder and harder in the gym, and I realized I could maybe make a career out of it. So I started posting to Visco like pictures of myself, because I was honestly like pretty proud of myself. But half of it was to show the girl that I'm like improving myself and trying to make myself better, because I wasn't completely over her, to be honest, but now I am. But at that time I wasn't. And then I realized that we were never going to actually start up again, so I stopped posting on social media completely. But I did continue to lift, because like I said before, that was my only happy place. But my depression got so bad to the point where I wanted to off myself. And I believe I've only told 2 people about that, but it just got so bad to where I couldn't like go on about my day like at all. Like at school I couldn't learn. Like all I was doing was just sitting there thinking about that girl, right? And then I started to gain happiness again, and then I started to not have that anxiety feeling anymore. But I did still have it pretty badly. And then I started watching like fitness YouTubers. Like I was watching stuff before, but then I actually started to like watch the main people like Lex Little, Alex Eubank, James English, stuff like that. And Alex Eubank, he's Christian, right? And as I started to watch more of his videos, he made me realize how good God is, and how he saved his life, because God saved Alex from offing himself. Him telling me about his religion and how God saved him and how he's been helping him for every day of his life, it made me realize that God is real. And then I started believing again. And then ever since I started believing, and I'm not joking, God has been by my side the whole entire time I've like started to believe again. He has helped me in so many ways. It's so hard to describe. And then I bought this book, The Case for Christ. Alex Eubank recommended, people who have trouble, believing and just want to, learn more about Christ, they should read this book. And I haven't read this book yet, but I've heard it's very good, and I'm going to start reading it. I'm still learning about, God and Christianity to this day, and I want to continue learning. The gym is such a great place to, submit to God, because your body is your temple, and the gym is a way to, take care of your body and, continue to add on to your structure. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm all over the place, because I honestly am. Like, when I say something, I like go back and like, oh, I forgot to talk about this, or I forgot to talk about that. So trust me, there is a ton of stuff that's going to be cut out of this video, but you guys just won't see it. Alex Eubank is 100% the sole reason I've started to believe in God again. And I plan on getting baptized again, and I plan on getting confirmed in the church, and I plan on starting to go to church again, because I still haven't gone to church on Sunday, but I plan to go. And one of my best friends, like my closest friend, his family goes to church, and I've talked to him about it before, and we might, start going to church together, which I, am very happy about, and I actually want to start, doing that. One thing I have been doing to, try and get closer to God is, watching what I say. I'm trying to stop swearing and insulting people, because God doesn't like it when you swear at people, insult people. So I'm, I've been trying to, stop doing all those things. And I remember back at my old school, my Catholic school, I think once a month we would go to church and we'd do confessions. And on the bus ride back to our school, because the church we did confessions at wasn't the church that was right next to our school, but on the bus ride back, we would, we would tell each other, be like, I'm never gonna, sin ever again, because I just confessed, so I'm never gonna sin ever again, and I'm gonna, make it to heaven like that. And not even an hour later, we would, sin, insult one another, or something like that. It's one of my favorite memories, because I just thought it was so funny that we're like, oh, I'm never gonna sin again, and then not even an hour later, we sinned. Like I said, I'm gonna start reading this book, because I heard it's really good, and I wanna, learn more about God and Christianity and, being a Catholic. I've been wanting to, tell you guys about my religion for a while now, and my faith. I was going to tell you guys about it in a video, but I completely forgot. But I'm glad I'm telling you now, because I'm guessing some of you people are wondering. But yeah, I am Catholic, I'm Christian, and I'm super happy to, believe in God again, because He has helped me in so many ways. Like, I don't have like any anxiety anymore, and whenever I pray, He answers, and it's just amazing. My way of thanking Him is, watching what I say, and being nice to everybody around me, and just being thankful. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video and liked me talking about my religion and stuff like that, please like, comment, and subscribe. But I'll see you guys in the next video.